big beautiful world called planet Earth. So a few things the one thing that I needed to do, I'm stuttering, I apologize. The first thing that I needed to do was to get a couple more finishing clothes to pack in my suitcase, which we kind of did halfway. I packed one shirt that I bought today, and then there was some. I think I packed a shorts in there too, or no. I took some clothes out. I took two shorts out. I took a dress shirt out because I have a new dress shirt that I'm bringing. I have 2 new shorts that I bought got yesterday at Kohl's, which is a clothing store, and I also got something else, but I'm not going to talk about that in this particular vlog. So basically, the first step of this very busy week has been completed. The second step is to do as much as I can in regards to finishing the Merrill Twins channel, which I've got like 20 something more videos left, or even it might be even less, or it might be right around 20 videos left to watch before I can move on to the Sophie Dossi's channel. I don't know how many videos she has on her channel, but I hope within the next 7 days I can get through the rest of Merrill Twins channel, get through as many videos on Sophie Dossi's channel as I can, and do as much work as I possibly can on my Minecraft stuff, and get as much of it as done as possible before I go, because I'm not going to be playing for at least a week. Hopefully all of my stuff will still be there. It should still be there. I don't know at this point what that's going to look like, but I will be taking care of all that stuff. So the next thing, the third step for this week is to say goodbye to this, because this is the last 2 days you'll see this, at least me with some hair on my head. No, I'm not saying I'm going to completely buzz it off, but I'm going to cut it down just enough to where it's, it's not too much hair and it's not completely shaved off. I want to get kind of like a semi-buzz, but not a complete buzz. So that will happen on Thursday. And then on Friday, I've already gone through the whole schedule already. So the second step is finishing 2 channels, or finishing as much of 2 channels as I possibly can before next Thursday and Friday and Saturday. And then finishing as much of the Minecraft stuff as I possibly can over the next 7 days. Get my hair cut in 2 days from now. And then go do something with my brothers on Friday. And then we've got shaving this completely off on Sunday, and other parts which I'm not going to go into full detail of what those other parts are, on Saturday. And then clean my razor, pack it away, because I probably won't use it again until Tuesday, or most likely it'll be Tuesday again that I use it. After I'm done using it on Sunday, then like I said, it's just about packing up everything on Monday, and then basically it's leaving next Tuesday. Just a lot of it's less and less hectic now that we've gotten one thing done. Then once the second step is done, and once that's done, step 3, when that's done, and then basically it's just going after step 3 and step 4, which is after getting my hair cut and getting the cat litter on that day, and then doing something on Friday, and then Saturday and Sunday is just finishing up, getting my body ready, even though it won't be completely ready, but getting it ready enough for featured creators to meet and all of that stuff. And I've decided to get rid of 4 more shirts that I do not wear as much as I used to. So I'm not saying they're going to be gone just yet, but I got 2 new shirts and 2 new shorts, so I'm hoping to get rid of some of the older shorts I have, and just making way for the newer shorts that I've gotten, which you'll see in vlog. You'll see some of the new shirts in vlogs over the next when I'm the 21st through the 25th, and even the 20th. Other than that, that's it. That's just basically what I wanted to do. The first step of this hectic week has been completed, so that means we're moving on to step 2, and step 3, and step 4, and then once step 4 is done, we're done. So, because step 4 is finish packing. Step 3 is about getting everything else done in regards to looking my best for the whole YouTube convention next week, and Disneyland, and downtown Disney, and all of that stuff. So, we got one birthday to wish today, and there's only one birthday to wish at all, and that is Dan Philippi. Happy birthday to him. And then let's see where the rest of this week takes us, because now that when step 1 is done, step 2 is going to probably be as close to, if not done, by the time I get to Southern California next week. I'm hoping that's what the case is going to be. And by the way, I want to talk a little bit about my outro real quick. I've been practicing self-love for so long, even though sometimes it doesn't fully work out. I know that I'm not the most attractive. I get that. But I'm just saying, other than that, I plan on being the best version of myself up until next week. Then I gotta start focusing on loving other individuals again. Not loving. Maybe let's start out with the word like, and then see where it goes from there. Because I'm not doing my outro just yet. I want to say this. In every scenario, not every scenario, but there's been a few scenarios where I've seen other YouTubers get in a relationship after going to a YouTube convention, or it doesn't just have to be a YouTube convention. It could be a Comic-Con. It could be a concert. It could be anything of that nature. I've seen relationships start at a YouTube convention like VidCon, or like Playlist Live, or but at these types of events, at a concert, at a Comic-Con, at a TwitchCon, or whatever it is. I've seen relationships start at these YouTube conventions, and other conventions as well. On YouTube, whenever I watch a YouTube video, I've seen so many stories and so many amazing things happen at these YouTube conventions. Whether it takes a year, it takes 4 years, takes several years, or 7 years, 6 or 7 years, or 8 years, or 10 years. It happens. It may not happen to me necessarily, but it could. Because that's what I'm hoping for. That's what I'm praying for. That's what I've been praying for a long time. Ever since I went to the last VidCon 9 years ago, I've been hoping and praying that I could go back to VidCon. And this is my chance. And with that, relationships can start at an event like this, or at an amusement park, or at a Comic-Con, or at a whatever it is, at a concert maybe. It does happen. You may not realize that person, those two individuals may not realize that first, but it will gradually build, and it will gradually build, and it will gradually build. And it could lead to marriage. It could lead to a relationship. It could lead to, like I said, okay, let me backtrack here. It could lead to a relationship. And then once that relationship's been going on for quite some time, it could lead to a marriage. And then once that person gets married, it could lead to a family and things of that nature. Because I've seen it so many times happen on YouTube. Whether, I'm not going to name any names, but I've seen it happen time and time and time and time again. that these featured content creators have met at a YouTube convention, or met at a Comic-Con, or met at a concert, or met at some sort of event, and they fell in love. But what didn't just happen immediately. It took time for that love to build, because that's what my outro is. It's talking about first loving yourself and fully loving yourself, and then finding that true love, or that love story that you've been looking for a long time. And trust me, I've been practicing self-love for so long, even though I may not, sometimes I might have those off days where I feel like my self-love isn't making much of an impact. And then there's other days where I feel like that self-love is making a huge impact. And I'm ready for that next step. I'm ready for that love story to happen at this YouTube convention next week, or at Disneyland, or at, any type of convention, or any type of event or concert, or whatever it may be. I'm ready for that. And I've been ready for that for maybe 6 months, maybe a year. It's just, and I know I don't have any money. I realize that. Enough money, I should say, or a job, or a stability, or responsibilities, or anything like that. But I do have self-love for myself first and foremost, and that's where it all starts. And I've rambled, so I apologize for rambling on for so long. But like I said, just practice self-love as long as you can. And then once you've mastered self-love, that's when your love story happens. And my love story can potentially start happening next weekend, or it could be another year. It could be another 5 years before that, or it could be another year, or it could be another 10 years before that real love story happens. Other than that, I will see you tomorrow with a brand new vlog, and bye bye.